Most business owners get rejected for funding because they make this one massive mistake that makes them look desperate. And in this video, I'm about to break down the banking sequencing model that allows anybody to avoid rejection, stop looking desperate to the bank, and be able to unlock $250,000 of 0% interest capital for your business. This is the exact strategy that's helped my clients go from zero credit all the way to $250,000 of credit in less than 90 days. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Albu. Welcome back to the channel. If we haven't met just yet, I'm actually an immigrant that came to this country without any type of credit, any type of financial backing. And once I learned about credit in America, it was like a light bulb switch. And since then, I've been able to go and help out over 600 business owners be able to go and get funded for over $80 million alone. So this channel is all about helping out business owners be able to get the funding that they deserve. So let's get one thing straight. Most people want to go and overcomplicate things as far as business credit and also personal credit. Business credit made simple is simply being able to have a good personal foundation, and that's the most important thing. It doesn't necessarily matter about having an 80 paycheck score. You don't need to have the perfect built out business credit report. Instead, all you need to do is have good foundations of having a strong personal credit, and that's the way you can be able to go and get approved for up to $250,000 in 0% interest. So with business credit, there's only one thing that matters, is how early or how late you pay your bills. The earlier you pay your bills, the higher your business credit score is going to be, and the later you pay your bills, the worse off your credit score is going to be. Now, with the personal credit, there is going to be a lot more factors. It's actually 5 different factors with your personal credit. It's going to be your credit score, your utilization, and also the age mix, new inquiries, and length of credit as well. So these are the main differences between your personal credit and also your business credit. And so with that being said, right, that's really the gist of it. In a second, I'm going to show you guys how to be able to get approved for the highest limits possible. Now, with that being said, let's go into a 3-step framework on what the banking sequence model really is. So the problem really comes whenever you're trying to leverage one credit bureau at a time. The thing is, you have to really be able to understand, right, is that once you go ahead and actually apply for many different credit cards all at once, or just even different lines of credit, you are going to go and get a hard inquiry. So when lenders see that you have multiple hard inquiries, then really what happens, right, is that those lenders will automatically start denying your account. It looks very, very suspicious to them because they want to know exactly the hard inquiries, and they also want to know why you're seeking so much credit. Whenever lenders see that you're applying for credit, a lot of times it often signals that you're living above your means. So that's exactly why you want to be able to know exactly which credit bureau that the banks pull from and which ones don't. The first thing is you want to be able to know your capital, right? At the end of the day, you don't want to apply for capital when you're all over the place. You really want to apply when your business looks good and also your financials look healthy. That's the exact time where you do want to be able to go and apply. Now, the second step is to know which bureau that the banks pull from. You really want to be able to know exactly if the bank pulls from Experian, if they pull from Equifax, or if they even pull from TransUnion. This is one of the most important things before you apply. If you don't know which bureau that the bank will pull from, then you're not going to know how to structure out your sequence. So one website that I really like a lot is called creditboards.com. This website is an absolute game changer because it allows you to be able to see real live data on exactly which bureaus that the banks pull from and also what approval limits that people have been getting. So it's a board that everybody will post on there in order to be able to go in and get approved or if they get denied. So after you go in and pull out which bureau the bank pulls from, is to go and actually create your own banking sequence. You want to be able to go in and get 4 to 5 different banks with Experian, 4 to 5 different banks with Equifax, 4 to 5 different banks with TransUnion, and those are going to be able to go and actually help you get approved. Now, with that being said, right, as far as how you want to spread it out, is you want to make sure that you're applying for each individual credit bureau at a time. You want to apply for all the banks that pull the same credit bureau at the same exact time, because once you apply for the banks all simultaneously for one credit bureau, then they won't be able to see the other hard inquiry that you have. Once you go ahead and create your sequence for the banks that pull Experian, for the banks that pull Equifax, and the banks that pull TransUnion, what you're going to do is you're going to go one step at a time. So whenever you go and actually have this sequence, go and apply for the banks all at the same time with Equifax, Experian, and also TransUnion all at the same time. So as you can see, right, this is one of the main differences between going and getting approved for $50,000 and also getting approved for $200,000 to $300,000, because every single bureau, especially if you do the right sequence, should give you at least $50,000 per actual bureau sequence. So you'll get $50,000 from banks that pull Experian, $50,000 from banks that pull Equifax, and also $50,000 from banks that pull TransUnion. Now there's specific guidelines and also specific utilization that you should have. So definitely watch my video on the exact steps that you need to be able to watch, especially if you guys are going on the exact report that you need to be able to have. So what we just did here, right, is be able to go and create you out a bank sequence. Instead of pulling out all the banks that pull just one bureau, you're going to go ahead and actually spread it over time. So at this point, you guys will stop guessing and start building.